Okay, so I have to talk a little bit about something that's kind of been on my mind the last couple weeks, and life's kind of gotten in the way of me being able to talk about it. So I logged on the other night to watch the first episode of Randy Bueller's new show, the Team Draft Super Series. Not only because I enjoy his content, but also because I happen to be a patron of the show, and I backed at the highest available level. Humble brag. I also shared out this fundraiser or his fan funding to all of my fans, and many of them also backed the show. I had actually totally forgotten that it's actually going to be aired, or will be aired, or is aired on the official Magic the Gathering Twitch channel. And I had totally forgotten that I had been banned from chatting on the official Magic the Gathering Twitch channel. Not for any known infraction, not for breaking any posted rule, purely a sad individual or a group of individuals using the tiny bit of power that they have in what must be a relatively powerless life otherwise to permanently ban me. Now, that's okay if that's how someone gets through the day, right? So be it. But then something else important happened. I immediately tuned out. I also very strongly considered rescinding my Patreon backing of the show. But after that initial emotional response, cooler heads prevailed. And of course, this is not an issue between Randy and I. He didn't ban me. And so why should I take out my beef with mods or Wizards of the Coast over, with an individual that had nothing to do with it? So I've been watching the team draft. I think Randy's putting on a great show, and I highly recommend all of you tune in to the Team Draft Super Series as well. It's a lot of fun. Now, every weekend, I'm bombarded with people who have been permanently banned from the Magic the Gathering Twitch chat, some of which I assume deserved it, but others, many of those who, especially the ones who are contacting me, did not. Take, for example, Tyler Lindsay, who is permanently banned for simply asking a question, why was MTG headquarters banned? A genuine question asked just once, and the mere mention of my name caused a permanent lifetime ban. Now, I did not tell this person to ask that question. All indications are that it was a totally benign question. Maybe they were just asking, what's up with this, So I asked them, hey, what were you doing before you posted this? And I never said anything offensive in the community in my entire life, and now I'm permanently banned just for stating a fact. And then I apologized because now this is an issue, because fans of my channel, fans of me, friends of mine are getting permanently banned by drunk with power moderators in the Twitch chat, the fun police. And it's out of control, entirely out of control. If you've watched any large event coverage for Magic the Gathering, I would estimate, and I've watched almost all of them in the recent years, I would estimate that each one has hundreds of people being banned every single time. That adds up to thousands per year. I'd also feel it's fair to assume that some percentage of those people who are banned unjustly reacted the same way I did, simply by tuning out. And this kind of behavior has a long-term cumulative negative effect on the growth of our game, the opportunity for Wizards to brand itself as a esport when you're kicking out viewers constantly. It's alienating people in both the name of political correctness or or maybe simply not liking the same person that you might like, or disliking an affiliation you have. Of course, I'm not advocating for the allowance of curse words if they don't want them, or ASCII porn, or swastikas, or whatnot. Obviously, that stuff doesn't belong in most chats, certainly, but certainly in a corporate type chat where you're seeking to find advertisers, you don't want that kind of stuff. I even have my own lines on my live streams here on YouTube, as many of you have seen. I have my own line when somebody gets a little too over-aggressive on the shit posting. My problem is the tone of the chat moderation is hilariously authoritarian. Just look at the rules when you first log in, and I'm going to read these. 1. Be nice to other chatters, moderators, and anyone featured on the stream. You'd be surprised how far that gets you. Now, you really don't need the editorial at the end of it, but, you know, whatever. Rule number 2. No personal attacks, making fun of anyone featured on stream, or generally misogynistic comments. Whether you think you're being funny or just stating an opinion in parentheses, because you can't, or quotes, I mean, because you can't have an opinion, obviously. There are better ways to get your point across other than being a jerk. I find this rule extraordinarily concerning. Why are you mentioning misogyny? Why aren't you mentioning misandry, right? So is it not okay to make sexist comments, in your opinion, about women, but it must be then okay to make it about men, right? Because you don't say these are the rules, and you say no misogynistic comments, you sexist pigs, but there's nothing about misandry, right? Rule 3, no profanity. Fine. This is fine. Rules are good, okay? No problem with the no profanity. No problem with kind of reminding people to be nice. I mean, it's a little childish, or it's a little, it's a little pathetic, but that's fine. Look, it's a family company and whatever. The rule number 2, again, is a little odd. Also curiously, not on this list of just 3 rules, is a lifetime ban for the simple mention of other content creators, with specifically me, or political leaders, not currently endorsed by the moderation staff. It's no secret that most people that play Magic are left-leaning, and that's okay. I consider myself left-leaning as well. And it's totally fine not wanting politics in chat, of course. That's not really the right place for it, right? But I have received many DMs of people who simply said the word Trump and received lifetime bans. And this is an absurd abuse of power. Wizards of the Coast needs to rein in their moderators, who seem to clearly be overstretching their power. In fact, on my stream, I don't even allow moderators to ban people. I allow them to time out. Wizards of the Coast should have something similar, where not every mod can simply ban people. Instead, when infraction occurs, the moderator should be issuing timeouts of varying degrees. Again, it should only be for cases of actual infractions, not for somebody saying something that any one particular moderator might not care for. It shouldn't be used to carry out personal vendettas, which is happening against my fans. Not every fan of me knows all of the drama between Wizards of the Coast and I. Not every fan knows that a large majority of the moderators in the Twitch chat have problems with me personally. So they go in there and they say my name, or they mention something about me, and they get fucking banned. It's absurd. If you're going to ban people for saying MTG headquarters or unsleeved media in chat, then you better put it in the damn rules. How is somebody supposed to know that you're issuing lifetime bans for simply saying the word Trump or saying the word MTG headquarters if you don't have it clearly defined in the rules. And this is something I've been asking for 6 months now. I almost never see these moderators effectively use timeouts, which is how I propose the Twitch moderation team should be enforcing infractions. It's very simple to ban some or to time someone out for 10 minutes, 10 hours, 24 hours, a week, whatever you want. The timeout command is very robust on Twitch. It's lazy. It's demoralizing. It feels bad to be banned. It sucks that I can't go into the Twitch chat and interact with my fans and talk about a game that I love because some pussy there doesn't like what I have to say on Twitter. The interaction between my fans and I have nothing to do with personal vendettas, and now my fans are getting lifetime bans. So either you publish these rules or you need to start using timeouts. You time someone out and you say, hey, can't talk about President Trump in this chat. Hey, don't say MTG headquarters in the chat. You've been timed out for 3 minutes. You've been warned. Fine. If you want to have some crazy, hyper-aggressive rules about chat, I'm okay with that. I'm probably not going to participate, and I'm still going to continue not to watch. But you need to be clear about these rules. You can't just arbitrarily be banning people. What I'm asking for is simple. Re-examine your policy on banning people and consider long timeouts as a better option. Heck, I don't care if you time people out for a week. The point is, the rules are absurdly unclear and the moderators simply have way too much power. I would ask that you implement some sort of appeal process for people who believe they've been unfairly banned. You have a whopping 80 moderators, all interpreting the rules in their own way, all with their own emotional baggage. These are the people curating your chat and imposing their will on innocent viewers. These viewers are the people boosting your viewership numbers for large brand sponsorships. These viewers are the people, my fans are people that watch your commercials and give you ad revenue. My fans are people that subscribe to that channel and pay you money. My fans are the people that buy your damn cards. And if you're going to ban them for saying my name, then you better be clear about it. I don't expect Wizards of the Coast to care about this at all. I mean, hopefully they do. But all I can say is if you're watching this, consider this a warning. If you're the type of person that likes to watch events on the Magic Channel, do not even consider mentioning my name, or you will be banned forever. Because I'm such a toxic influence on the community. Do not mention a single thing outside of exactly what's going on camera. Do not criticize anyone about anything ever, or you will likely be banned for life. Say only positive things and be very careful about whom you say them about. If you're talking about a woman on stream, be super careful. Do I think this is fair? No. But obviously, you are all viewed as disgusting, misogynistic pigs because one of the 3 rules they listed had to mention that. Now, what's the more likely scenario? The fact that there are a few of the over 80 moderators that are a little bit power hungry and abusing the small amount of power that they have in their lives, taking out their frustrations on innocent fans? Or is it maybe that, in fact, I am Voldemort, and I am the one who shall not be named? Fear me.
Good to see ya. how you been? Your show started by now. I think I'll settle in. No hesitation since you're stuck in high, and now my interest is thin. Continue on, let me hear the part. Conviction strong, win or race you start. Step closer to me, make sure I can see you're the authority on any task. I'm listening. Tell me about your troubles and all the things that irritate you. I'm looking forward, I can't wait to hear all about your chips and how your shoulders are breaking. 'Cause my life lacks the joy and thrill of your grievances. Well, listening is a skill. Words are hazardous, loudmouth and iron-willed. A dim simplicity dictates that I'm still listening. I've been here too long. The conversation peaks